can never get used to this. There's so much I have to look at when starting a stream. Like I'm looking at settings in 2 different screens just to make sure it's working properly. Speaking of which, I have to text a friend that I'm streaming now, and I need to also keep an eye on the stream thing. Yeah, let me text him now. The stream health is green, so that is a good sign. Let me just text this dude real quick. Okay, I am streaming now. If you want to watch, if you want to watch. Okay, just texted one person. I'm not sure if I'm gonna send a massive text or a massive call or beckon to watch this, since I don't even know what I'm doing. I titled this stream "Brushing Up on Some Art Fundamentals," but I don't know what that actually means. I honestly don't. What is going on? So also, if you hear some noise in the background, that's just roommates doing roommate stuff, so don't worry about it. Is there a way that I could also, if the screen goes black for any reason, it's because my internet's absolute trash. So my internet has a thing that it does whatever it wants to do. Sometimes I'll have like 5 bars like on the internet connection symbol, then the internet will still be trash, or it will decide not to work. So again, forgive me if things go dark or black. That's exactly why. But for now, it doesn't look like anyone's watching, so that's good. That is a good sign, since again, I don't know really what the stream is about. I'm just gonna practice my fundamentals, or at least attempt to do that. And I guess by fundamentals, I'm just going to practice my head constructions, maybe some body proportion constructions too, since I haven't done that in a while, and I feel that I am getting maybe a bit rusty when it comes to that. Okay, also, it's Persona music again, since that's the only music that I know that's good and not copyrighted. At least I don't think it's copyrighted. Or at the very least, none of the streams that had Persona music had been copyrighted thus far. Oh my god. Again, if you hear noise in the background, it's my roommate. I'm so sorry. She picked one hell of a time to use the damn blender. It's probably gonna be blending for a minute too. Oh, I hate it here. Oh my gosh, she's really blending this for this long. Oh my god. I hope the mic doesn't pick up on all that. Oh my god, I want. Okay, we've achieved peace for a bit, guys. I don't know how long it's gonna last. Let me look at the stream health just in case. The stream health is still healthy or excellent, as it says. Oh my god, I hate this so much. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. My roommate is blending something in 8:26 at night. So, let me see if my friend got the text. Well, I don't know if they got the text, but well, if they want to watch, it's up to them, honestly. I don't want to force anyone to come watch this. So I don't know how long I'm gonna be streaming. What time is it again? It's like almost 8:30. Maybe I could stream until 10. I don't know. Maybe. I will see if I can. Oh my god. Oh, let me check something. Okay, now I see the chat. They better share whatever they're blending. I know, right? Okay, that's what's happening. Okay. For some reason my YouTube chat on the screen that I think I'm looking at. Okay. Oh, okay, that's it. Now I actually get to see chat on the screen. Okay. Okay. Alright, yes, it's official. My friend got the text, so If he's watching now, welcome. Also, let me know if the music is loud, because if it is, I will turn it down. I'm gonna have to look at the playback to hear how loud that blending was. If anything, if it was obnoxiously loud, I might just which it probably was. I'm probably gonna maybe remove that section, or maybe not if I'm lazy. I haven't done basic what, like measurements for like, or I haven't really restudied the measurements of like, you know, one head is this, two head is like what the chest is, three heads is that, four heads. I haven't done that in a while, so I will take the time to restudy all this now. I might do some contrapposto. That's a thing that's been taught, right? I saw there was a comment saying if I could do a video, teaching anatomy. Personally, I don't know if I'm good enough to teach anyone anything. And so that's the quandary I'm in, honestly. I could show you guys how I learned it, and maybe that will help you guys, maybe. But in terms of like teaching, I don't know if I'm there yet. Also, speaking of that, I saw a comment saying I construct the body in a weird way, like from the bones up, and that is true. I don't know if it's technically a weird way. This is technically the Loomis method, how he does the mannequin, which he does like the rib cage. Well, he doesn't do all this extra stuff, like draws the what do you call this? The scapula, and then the collarbone, how it connects to the scapula. You don't honestly. This is stuff that you don't really need to do or learn. Honestly, if you know how things connect, there's a whole lot of things you don't have to learn. Also learning what the rhythms in the human form, like this, and like stuff like like rhythms opposing, like again contrapposto, like stuff like that. I don't want to say you just sort of learn because it sounds like I'm cheapening it, but it's stuff that through time and patience you may get like more experience with doing. Okay, so there's that. And technically, what all this is just this is all just simple reductions of, like, you know, the skeleton. Again, this is the rib cage, pelvis, the bones for the legs. And what I do is I just you know, well, actually, what do? I don't know. I do this, so that like covers the pectoral muscles, which goes to the, you know, the shoulders, or I should say the delts. I don't know. That's another thing I want to ask on. I should probably fix the collarbone a bit too. Does knowing the names of the muscles help any of you guys memorize it? I feel like since I go to the gym too, I inadvertently learn the names of the muscles. The delt, I guess, not like all the muscles, but you sort of, you know, get a keen mind, or, you know, the names just sort of come to you as you keep doing the things over and over again. Like again, for this muscle here, the sternocleidomastoid muscle here, is something you just remember. The traps here, deltoids or shoulders here, biceps, triceps, things like that. I don't know the bones necessarily. I don't know if you necessarily need to know the names of the bones, but you know. Alright, the stream health is still excellent. I love how that's worded, the stream health. And yeah, honestly, this is usually as far as I go with construction. You could say that beneath it, or on top of this, what I see or what I've come to learn is that say if I'm I don't know, I'm teaching as if I know anything, but usually from this base here, I could sort of you know, sort of learn how the muscles form like this, and like the pec muscles and stuff like, yeah. And you sort of just I don't want to say you just sort of learn. That sounds so weird and cheap. Like, oh, you know, the more you do this, you just sort of learn the muscles, and that's not necessarily true. Like, I don't know what to say except you just open an anatomy book and you just, you know, come to learn it. Or I got the triceps, the biceps, the forearm, stuff like that. Mind you, I'm doing this in a very crude way. Is it just me, or does the audio low? Is it low? Is there a way to... Or maybe it's just my voice. It could honestly just be my voice. I could lower the music a bit, maybe. To be fair, it's 8:39 right now, so I am a bit tired. Also, I'm not speaking as loud as I can since again, I do have roommates, and I don't wanna, you know, yell at the mic. That was what was I doing? Yeah. basically from this I sort of am able to like get an idea of where the muscles would be, how the fat sort of like comes here, things like that. And here, this pocket of space where the abs would be, because you know, this is where the bone is. Then you draw the, you know, the six pack. I'm drawing this very crudely since you know, this and this so back here. Then using this will be sort of a point where you draw the arm, yeah, stuff like that. Yeah, it's basically stuff like that. But realistically, I don't really break it down like that. I sort of just draw like naturally on top. Usually at this point, I'd be drawing like clothes and stuff like that on top. Say, what's a basic outfit? Let's just say a button up with his pants tucked in. I just draw like that. I just go right ahead and drawing. Also, another thing I would implore to people is to learn how to draw loose and fun. Or to be fair, draw however you like. Who am I to say how to draw or not? And usually this is where the waist is, where you tuck in your pants. I guess the belt, and I definitely drew this a bit too exaggerated, but with that, and since this is the pelvis, so, and basically that's how I technically go about it. With the underlying base here, I just usually draw on top of that, and that's usually how I go about doing my figures. Okay, obviously, like it would end here, the hand be here. And again, I'm pretty terrible at hands still, so I'm gonna go easy on me. Don't roast me, please. Actually, do what you want, roast me. This is a video that I'm trying to I'm trying to learn. You know. Give him grandpa pants? What are grandpa pants? I guess pants that grandparents wear, to be fair. The belt, you know, that, draw the seams, and just do the pockets. And, you know. As for the head, I can make this very typical anime, honestly. But I think I'll calm down with that and not give him like super spiky hair. Like, hey, this is my theme. This is my theme song. I play every analysis. I start every analysis with this theme. I know some people that watch my videos is sick of this song. Too bad. This is my jam. This guy's head is, I feel like it's huge, but whatever. How many years have you been drawing? I'd like to tell you, but I can't because I don't know. I've been doing this for a while. And by a while, I mean, I guess the earliest I can remember was kindergarten. And I was drawing my notebook then. Probably even before. Just at a super young age, I knew what I wanted to do was draw. It was the funnest thing. I don't know how to explain it. I just knew that in my notebooks at no matter what class it is, I would be drawing in them, zoning out the teacher. I'd get in trouble for how much I did that. Okay, I'm not in the headspace to draw facial features on this head, so he's just gonna be a bald-headed dude. Yeah. That's usually the order in which I do this, and then I just draw on top. The proportions are a bit off, of course, but you know. Again, this is an episode, this is a live stream of learning and brushing up on fundamentals. I'm going to be very sloppy this stream. Let me actually draw over this too. Bro, I fucking love your videos. How do you stream your iPad to OBS/Streamlabs? What I do is there's this program called Air Server. I don't know if you have to pay for it. I think you do. Or actually, there might be programs that you don't have to pay for, which your iPad streams. There's this third-party program that you use that you connect your iPad to, and when you do that, it connects to. It sort of duplicates the screen on your laptop or computer device or whatever you use. Oh my god. And then you just use OBS/Streamlabs and you just plug and play as you normally do, I think. Yeah, the classic 3/4 view. It's probably one of the very first angles people learn. Well, obviously next to this one, but you know. This is like the RPG PNG sprite thing people are so used to seeing. They have this, and they're like, there's gonna be a speech bubble saying blah, blah, blah. Like, you know, typical thing. No, I realize, like, I guess with time, like, you sort of know the spacing of things. Actually, that's a lie, since I just messed up the spacing of this just for a bit. But I can imagine if you do this like 10,000, like, what was the rule? 10,000 hours before you master something? Or do it 10,000 times? I don't know what the rule was, but it was like this theory that if you do something for a certain amount of times or a certain amount of times, what I just said, do something for within a certain amount of time, or do it something consecutively for a certain amount of times, like you become a master at it. I know I just butchered the hell out of that, but it was like this theory that I don't know if it's true or not. But I think that honestly, like, it's just a causality. You do something enough times, you will get good at it. Also, I'm drawing in a typical, not a typical anime style, but in a style that's sort of anime that has some portions akin to realism. I read, what are you? I'm just like, I think human. But here, what are you drawing right now? I'm just drawing things at the moment. There's no real subject matter, honestly. I'm technically using this episode to sort of like, you know, reacquaint myself with fundamental stuff that I need to, take the time to relearn, or just brush up on. Because I feel like lately I've been painting a lot, but I feel like I want to get better with like certain levels of draftsmanship. Oh, that's a terrible mouth. Okay, all the mouths I'm gonna draw are terrible tonight, but we settle on one. Okay, I'm gonna do typical anime hair for this guy. It's only right. What the hell was that? Something in my room just fell. Oh, Christ. Some you were drawing and he still erased so many things. Guess correcting your proportion of the last two and digital is normal. I guess it is, honestly. Like, not everyone could be like Kim Jong-gi and put every stroke at the right place. He is, rest both their souls, honestly. This is gonna sound dark, but in this wake of AI art, they died at let me shut up. Let's just say they had no idea where art was going, the direction it'd be going to. now that they're gone? What would they say? What would Kim Jong-gi say? The guy that literally could imagine things out of his head and just draw it on the paper. What would he say to AI art? Considering you could have like what AI like what replicative style, which is what they did, like the first thing he did after he died. What would he say if he was here to witness this hilarity? To be fair, honestly, I think he just continued drawing. Honestly, you're like, oh yeah, that's neat. Because personally, I think with the beauty with Kim Jong-gi is not necessarily the final product. It was seeing him doing it that was amazing. And the best thing about like actual art, the best thing with actual artists, like you get to see, like, I mean, even live streams, like the fact that I could do this, like, it's pretty amazing. Like, what are you gonna do with AR? Just like what? Type in words on a search bar? Okay, this hair is pretty ugly. I take it back. I take back everything I just did and said. I'm trying to think of a hairstyle for this dude. Oh well, I'll think about it later. Oh, so I should mention, like, the best part about knowing basic construction is that even with like a construction like this, um, if you have like all the necessary building blocks, you can, and you know how to manipulate proportion, you could just pretty much not tack on, but pretty much tack on an anime style on top of it, and it works the same. Just make the neck smaller. Like, do like those noses that are like this. Do that lip thing. And like, it's still, I guess it still would function normally. I need to see the stream connection. Okay. No, stream health, I mean. It's still healthy. Alright, that's good. I wouldn't worry about AI art, honestly. It's like training a monkey. It'll get good, but wouldn't know shit what the client want. Probably, honestly. And honestly, like, with the coming, like, the rise with AI, everything's, it's, I would say personally, I'm not too particularly worried either. A lot of people saying that the jobs, and I feel that there, for anyone that has taken a commission from anyone, um, you will know how meticulous people are. They want this hand to be at this angle, this head be in that angle. They want this to be a little like 5 degrees that way. Like these small, minute details, I don't think would be fixable with AI, or at least I don't think they'd be accomplished. Oh, but also I checked on Amazon. They're AI art books. That is absolutely insane. Why do you have such a comic book ass style? I'm going to assume that that's my friend since that name looks very familiar. Let me just check his Instagram just so I'm not tripping. Okay, that's I don't know if that's him. Okay. I don't know anyway. Why do I have a comic book style? Because I incorporated a lot. I incorporate a little bit of everything that I've been influenced into this style, which is like very American stuff. Especially at a young age, I did read comics. Not a lot, but I read enough that the medium had an effect on my art style. Then I had a phase of just being into just anime for like a decade and a half. Then I'm like, the anime style is sort of annoying me. Then I decided to do like a fusion, so to speak. Because who's my favorite comic book artist? I think my favorite comic book artist has to be Adam Hughes. I love his work, and he also has a huge influence on my style. If I have a top 10 list of artists, Adam Hughes would probably be in the top 5. I'm your friend. Okay, so that might be you. Okay. Alright, just checking, cause your Instagram name looks a lot like that, so just wanted to be sure. If you combine American and anime style, you will get Korean art style. Is that the case? Maybe. I need to get more acquainted with Korean stuff. Well, Korean art, I should say. Cause like I'm thinking like webtoons, like at least the Korean ones that I know, like Tower of God, God of High School, Noblesse, and things like that. Like I'd say they have relatively anime art styles, right? Man, I need to catch up to Tower of God. Even if you there's also the Breaker. The Breaker is Korean, and it has a typical anime style, or at the very least, it turns to a very typical anime art style later. Okay, this music is getting very dainty. Hold up. No, no ads, please. Okay. Okay. Checking the volume. Just let me know if the volume's too loud, guys. Always bring it down a bit. Give me. I'm yawning, Chris. Put on the Evergrace PS2 soundtrack. I say I would, but I don't know if that's gonna get me copyrighted. Because I tried putting music from different games before, and that completely made my video demonetized. And I'm like, that knocked the wind off my sails. Talking about Korean who create comics for MCU. Okay, that's what you mean. Oh, in that case, yeah, then I would say maybe you're absolutely right. I think the nose on the it's aligned with the ear better. Oh yeah, probably. I could always adjust it. I was like thinking like Korean artists, like the majority of the Korean artists I know do basic anime styles. Not to say that that's bad. I'm not saying it is bad. I realize that it is so easy to say something you don't mean to say, honestly. Like I'm trying to not make fun of the anime style, since I know a lot of people enjoy it and drawing that style. Even I do. But I'm not trying to slander it. I mean, look at Boichi. Boichi is Korean. Okay, I should probably have drawn the other eye by now. Now the other eye is gonna kick my ass. Okay, this makes no sense. I just realized the shadows here, but the shadows are on this way. Oh my god, that's a classic case of not understanding what you're drawing. That made no sense. Let's see. I was just doing what looks or feels cool, not understanding. Because by that, when I say it's like something like this, when you have like the nose and like the shadow going this way, what anime styles would do is just like do something like this. Like that's the nostril, and this is the mouth, and what this is just a reduction of this, just in a shorthand sort of way. Or they might even not do the nose at all. They could just do what Soul Eater does and just do the 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 contour of the shadow. I'm surprised the stream health has been healthy all this time. I wish I could paint like you. I don't know if you you I don't know. Do I paint good? My recent painting took me a cool minute to do. Okay, I'm gonna cheat, guys. I'm gonna block his other eye since I don't want to draw the other eye right now. Like I would say the protagonist of Persona 3, which is an obvious thing, but it's funny enough, I wasn't thinking of him at all. I was thinking of Araragi from Bakemonogatari. How he always says is one of his eyes covered. I wonder if my mic is picking up these pen on tablet screen noises. Let me reduce the opacity of this a bit more. Have you read Dorohedoro? I am still in the midst of reading Dorohedoro, and it's funny because I have the art book, the Mud and Sludge art book. I have not opened it once because, well, one, I could tell that there'd be huge spoilers. Yeah, I haven't finished it. I do want to because people are telling me I have to look at Q Hayashida's art, and I agree, I do. And she is pretty high up the list, as in, as soon as I finish this artist analysis that I'm working on now, I might work on, I want to focus on finishing Dorohedoro. Then I'll probably work on her artist analysis as soon as possible, because her art style, just from looking at it from the jump, is pretty unique. Oh my god. But yeah, I do, I read it up to a certain point of Dorohedoro. Yo, Buzzcut, well, that didn't happen. I gave him long hair. I think it evolved like that because manga are under such crazy time constraints, and in anime having to draw so much frames. True. Honestly, that is very true. To do short form, you do need to make shortcuts, so to speak, in your art. They're playing my theme song again, guys. Da, 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 da. This is my jam, guys. Why do you start your poses with the skeleton instead of the usual shapes? Instead of I guess usually the shapes. Yeah. There was a. I don't know if you were the person, but they Hold up, let me say something. The reason why I start out like this, is because I somehow visualize the form better. Let me actually show you guys. What do you mean it's empty? Okay. Actually, let me copy that too. Let me just move this over here. Okay. Usually what people will do is they'll like draw like this or like the head. And mind you, it's best to always see things in 3D space. Like don't think of it as just it's just a flat piece of paper. Like I usually give it some curvature, and like this for like the neck, and like they'll have like this for like the torso, or maybe like something like this with this. Okay, this is a crude this is a crude way of how I'm describing what people use for shapes. Well, this is one way, honestly. Another way I've seen, if you guys watch Proco, he does this bean method. Like you do the head, say like this is the head, and he will just like, okay, this is the rib cage, and this is the pelvis, and then he'll like connect it through like this. I don't like that method either. Like, and this is the front, and the forward, and then like there's like the hands, the feet. Like, I don't like this method either. What's the others? Ahmed Al-Dori, he does the boxes thing, or I think Reno Tuna does boxes too. Like this would be the front of the face. Like here's the eyes, smile face, and like it will connect. Whoop. Personally, I don't know what it is. I'm not good with like imagining like this. Honestly, these are all still legitimate ways to draw the figure. It's just that I'm not able to see landmarks of like say the bones through this method, because say like this is the shoulders, right? Actually it'd probably be better if it was this way, since the rhythms and the body and all, like it's hard to imagine, like, well, since I know how the body is formed, I could easily know that the shoulder is this way. It's just that and this will go around, go like this way, and stuff like that. It's just that with the boxes and spheres, I wasn't able to see or comprehend that way. I know it's weird. I know I'm weird. But with the skeleton method, like we do this. Usually do the sternocleidomastoid, and if I do and when I draw the pelvis this way, by virtue of doing this, I could visualize the spine coming around here and curving around back here, and with the pelvis here, and how the spine connects to the pelvis like this way, and to change the color. Where's the ink? Right here, this is, again, this is gonna be weird, but this is how I visualize it. Right here, and here, and here, and here are two spots that I sort of rely on when I connect this part here, to sort of see the flow in which how the figure is sort of flowing, if that makes sense. Okay, TLDR, long story short, the reason why I do the skeleton is that I'm able to visualize better. I can't visualize that well with shapes, as weird as that is. Shapes are supposed to help you. They don't really help me that much. And then I do the pectoral muscles here, and the pectoral muscles connect to the shoulders. Do the traps here. And again, this is Andrew Loomis's mannequin method, if you want to know where it came from. I didn't make this up. This is not like my thing. I just learned it from him. Yeah. And then of course you just know some landmarks, like just to give the picture, right here, that's usually where the navel is, and that's where the elbows would be. The head is this long, the nipples are usually right here. 2 heads is where the nipples are, triangle. 3 heads is the navel, 4 heads is the pelvis here, 5 heads is where the knee or the upper thigh, 6 heads is shins. And as you do this, as you keep doing this, it just becomes intrinsic, because yeah, like as you draw the figure, like here, here, whoop, here, and here, like 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, this is a bit off. 5. Like, it's a bit off, but that's usually when I do this, the proportions just work out. I've been doing a lot, so let me read the comments. Dorado is so good, but when I read 15 chapters today, it gave me tummy aches and nightmares. It's pretty dark. He's amazing. Look up Sofa-chan. It's the one shot she did way back before Dora. All stand for the national anthem. Right? I get you. Makes sense. Great method. Man doing total concentration, tricep breathing. Gotcha. Thanks for answering. Okay. I'm glad that it was able to help. But yeah, that's literally the reason why I do the skeleton method. that's not what it's called. It's called the mannequin method, but I will fully admit this method probably does not help a lot of people. I think most people do better with basic shapes. I would also say that knowing 3D space is really good too, for the purposes of making this an educational episode, I guess. I'll show you what I mean. Again, perspective is, if you know perspective, or at least 2-point or 3-point, this will be very useful, but let me not do all the nonsense. Oh my god, this music is probably from either Persona 1 or 2 because I don't recognize it. Okay, this is Persona 4. The trumpets. Okay, what was I doing? Yeah. Again, this method helps me at 3D space too, because again, here and here are landmarks that show me the perspective too. Again, with the, what's it called? What's this bone called? Whatever, I'm kind of calling it the collarbone. I think that's what it's literally called. The collarbone also helps because it helps me with perspective. I see that. The pectoral muscles are also giving me perspective. Ooh, this is way off. Ooh, this is super off. Okay, that's a bit better. Okay, and yeah, this is a case in which the mannequin helps me with it's not foreshortening. I guess this is technically foreshortening, just at a human. Actually, no. Okay, I would not call this foreshortening. I'll just say it's the camera sort of looking down this way. And so, like, you sort of have to again take perspective into account that, you know, the feet, the knees, the pelvis, the rib cage, the pectorals, that. What are these called? I already forgot what they're called. The shoulders, the delts. That's what they're called. The face, all this. So is going that direction. If you want to be more precise with actual perspective, it shouldn't be going. These lines shouldn't be parallel. Well, if it's 3-point, they shouldn't be parallel. They should be like converging, sort of like this, but details, right? In a way, that's sort of how Kim Jong-gi draws, like, and not to compare myself to an artistic god, but like again, if you sort of imagine like a box or like a quadrilateral, not a quadrilateral, a box, okay, yeah, a box. Just sort of imagine a character in a box. That might help. I don't know. They just divide into 6, 7, 8, 7.5 parts for the heads. Anyway, erase that. Okay, that being said, I need to draw more things, or paint actually, or at least let me just draw a face that I plan on painting. Also, sorry if I get quiet. Usually when I'm drawing, I enter the zone. So sometimes I be quiet and focus on what I draw. This is why drawing live streams is always like so difficult for me because I'm just focused. I'm just, as that comment said, man doing total concentration breathing. I'm sorry if you can hear my breathing, by the way. It's only because the mic is like to my mouth, and I apologize for that. What did the comment say? Your art style reminds me of Gantz. Ah, Gantz. Who's the guy that did it? Hero. Hold up. The guy that did Gantz. It was Hero something. Hiro Yaoku. Yes, that guy. Gantz. That's a hood classic. I don't remember people talking about Gantz in like a while. I didn't actually finish reading Gantz. I jumped around Gantz because the story was just too bananas for me. I did, however, read all of Inuyashiki, and that was a good, short, concise story. He's doing, I don't know, I think it already finished, but the story was like gigantic or gigant. I think it's gigant. I think. Which this pink-haired porn star, gets like this thing to go big. Okay, I don't want to say porn star, or like gravure model or an AV something. I don't know what it's called. She gets like this power to go big, and she has to like fight demons, gods, classic stuff like that. I think it ended too. But I don't know. Do I like his art style? I don't know if I like his art style. It's alright. It's alright. I do like more realistic art styles, so I guess by default I like him better than most. Who is texting me? Dinner plans. That's what she's texting me about. Let me just see the location of this restaurant. I think that's the one. Yep, the 9th Ave one. Shoutouts to you, friend, that was texting me. Alright. Also, I hope you guys, while watching these streams, are doing something else in the background, drawing, I don't know, washing the dishes, cleaning a room, something. Cause I think my videos are too. I personally think my voice is sort of like a bit dull and deadpan. Oh my god. Okay. Jesus. The lips. Christ. I should really draw the nose on her before she ends up looking like Krillin. Christ. Okay. Note to self, guys, if you're drawing, don't sit in a arch position for too long. My back is gonna feel this for a while. You know, I have a bad habit of finishing one eye fully when I shouldn't draw like that. I should draw both eyes at the same time, because now it's gonna be like off, I think, unless I could pull this off. It's similar enough. Come on. This yawning. Ooh, it's not good. Okay, how am I gonna do this nose? This nose is this angle. I picked the most difficult angle to draw the nose. I got no one else to blame but myself. Christ. Okay, hold up. Let me do the measurements thing. I hate doing this method. It makes me feel like yeah. This side of the face is giving me difficulty. Oh yeah, this side of the face is could kiss my ass. Okay. When did that happen? Oh my god. Fixing that. Yo! There's no way I did that. Hold up. Could I edit it? Please tell me I could edit it now. Okay. Okay, because I just realized I turned the monetization on. I mean off. Like I know it's not about the money, but I'm a bit too broke to not monetize this video. Okay, maybe I could have the eyes to be a bit closer. Just going right to right, Christ. Okay, I think I've had enough of this one. This one came out a bit weird, but you know, you win some, you lose some, right? We can't always be winners today. No, I still have these two here. I should probably do something with it. I should really probably do something with this. Or not, you know, I don't have to. Let me respond to this text real quick. Okay. I need to get serious and actually do a piece. If you're wondering what I'm doing, by the way, I'm looking up reference material since I need the juices to okay, I may have found something. I think I found something. Give me a second, guys. Alright, okay. Let's do some actual art this time. Oh my god, it is 9:50. Oh my god. Okay. This one I'm actually gonna color so that you guys aren't just seeing black and white images. You have a friend that does work like very late, and sure, fair enough. I have a habit of staying out late too if I'm like doing an activity, but if it drawing sometimes makes me sleepy. Jesus. like looking at the concurrent viewers. I'm like, it is fluctuating like crazy. Like it's gonna be like, oh, you know, then there's 10 people. Now there's 5. Now there's 6. Now there's 11. Now there's 2. And I'm like, thank you for the heads up. Oh, my back. Ooh, this angle. Back now hurts like hell. Can I connect? Welcome to the club. Ooh. I need a. Ooh. I should make a stretch break scene or some setup where I just like I stop. Well, I put like a stretching intermission in the stream. Oh, I need to stretch my legs. Maybe get something to drink. Okay. Get something to drink, guys. Sorry if it's on the mic. Oh my god. I've been streaming for an hour and 43 minutes. There are freaks that do this for hours on end, and I'm struggling to break 2 hours. Oh my god. I probably should have said this to you guys earlier, but if you have to go to bed, please don't stay up. There are much better things going on than this stream, honestly. And I wouldn't want you guys to be awake to see this random stuff happening. It's literally just me drawing anyway, so literally nothing's happening. You know what I should do? I should come to these streams, or when I make these streams, have a topic. Or I should bring someone aboard. So I'd have to be so I'd have things to talk about with someone, to bounce topics off someone, instead of just speaking to the mic. Let me liquefy this chin just a bit. Okay. Okay, this looks not good. No, I'm gonna be basic and just give her a literal basic t-shirt. I don't know when I should stop the stream, honestly. Alright, let's do 2 hours, which is in like 10-ish minutes. I will stop the stream at 2 hours. So about 10 more minutes. So like 10:20-ish. I will call it a night because I am getting very lethargic and sleepy. Get rid of these guidelines. Jesus. I hate when I do that. I go back to the eraser tool and it's just huge. No, I did say I was gonna stop this stream at 2 hours, but yo, I'll say this: if more people are gonna come in, okay, I guess I might continue it as much as it's going to kill me. Alright, okay. Next time I'm definitely gonna see if I could find someone to suffer with me and do this streaming thing. Because, ooh boy. Let me see if I could put on colors on this real quick. Default. Hello, hello. Oh, there are really people coming in now. Guys, where are you guys coming from? Wait, I just remembered time zones are a thing. Shit. Some people are now just waking up or something, I don't know. time zone are you in? What's the time zone in the east side of New York? Well, I'm in New York, so is that Eastern Standard Time? Eastern Standard Time. Yeah. East Coast of the United States and Canada, yeah. EST. So my clock says 10:20. Same as the Standard Time, and you're awake. I just popped in. Like, please do not stay up if you don't want to, honestly. So I just want to go to bed. It's only 10. Oh, you're right. I don't know what I was thinking. It is technically literally only 10. There's some monsters out there that thinks that says it's only like 2 in the morning. Come on. I'm like, yeah. You got school or something? No, I don't got school. I'm out of school, thank God. It's just I'm tired. Alright. I'll see how long I can last. To be fair, I do want to try to finish this, or at least add color to it or something, since I don't want to just leave this hanging. A long day then? Yes, super long day. Oh, tomorrow especially is gonna be a super long day. Oh boy. So yeah. Actually, since tomorrow is gonna be a long day, I'm sort of glad I got to stream today. I didn't think this was gonna happen. Because I'm usually streams mess up for me. This song sounded like Beat It for a second. I was like, is this Michael Jackson? You ever think about doing live critiques? I don't know if am I good enough to do live critiques? I mean, like, I guess I guess I could do that. I don't know if am I qualified to do that? Like, I don't consider myself to be particularly skilled yet. I still got a ways to go when it comes to art. Like compared to like what the art gods that are out there, just men, like gods living amongst mortals, those artistic freaks. I could just visualize what they want and just put it on the paper. Just like, who created you? Alright, this is gonna be difficult. There's Actually, no, maybe I could. It'll do at the end of the day. If you allow it to be someday, it will never happen. True. That is very true. It's sort of funny how the term has been coined the art gods, which to be fair, I do think that's a bit pedestalizing them, if that's the way I say it. Like, they're just normal dudes like us. Jesus. I'm trying to get the right color for this. Why is it so difficult? Oh my god. Vitalization. Look back at my work and always believe I ain't there yet even after making something. True. I feel like I've never seen an artist. I've never seen an artist not be humble. Or I've never seen an artist not be their worst or harshest critique. I can see a bunch of artists are really good at realizing, which is sort of why I do like an artistic community. It's usually a community full of people that are humble. No one's a jerk, if you know what I mean. And no one has the Dunning-Kruger effect happening to them. At least I don't believe so. But then again, I don't consider myself to be deeply intertwined with the art community, so to speak. I don't even know what half these people do in this art community. Since, yeah, I don't know what half the people do in the art community. You know, you would think that it'd be good to like branch out and reach out to some people in terms of like trust me, it's happening. Like Dunning-Kruger effect. Oh my god, really? For artists? Oh, I guess. I know imposter syndrome happens a lot for artists. It's just sort of like the opposite of the Dunning-Kruger effect. But if it's happening, I've never seen it. Because imposter syndrome happens so much for artists. They're like, oh, I'm not that great. Oh, it's bad. Like, I don't deserve my fan base. I don't deserve all the love. I'm just like, yo, do you see the work you're making? Like, and they proceed to make a work of art. I see that a lot. this hair is gonna be a bit difficult to render, but that's why we take our time. This music is like Persona 1 or 2. Give me a second, guys. I just took a mini check. It'd be like someone says they don't make some good shit. Feel like I'm on top of the world in school, Twitter, and the ego comes crashing down. Tell me about it. Like, the world has a way of making you realize that, oh damn, like, these are the real geniuses. Speaking along the lines of that, it's why I also keep telling people to read Blue Period, because oh boy, it talks about all that stuff that I really like. Yeah, guys. Christ. It's a blessing and a curse. It makes me feel like shit, but is to not feel like shit get better. Yeah, I would say being an artist or doing art requires perseverance like none other. I would say most creative fields probably are fields that you need to push and not be swallowed by like all the people that are, all the talent that's out there. Because if you think about it, you don't really know like the amount of work those so-called talented people are putting in either. This is also another thing I realized too, is that we compare ourselves to artists that've been in the industry for like years, and like who are we to compare ourselves to like grown adults? Tatsuki Fujimoto has this manga where the girls praise for art meets the September. That's way better, but I think this should also have some basically no life. I help me just be myself and make serious that interest me. Does that look back? I think that's look back, right? Right? Like, and they both end up becoming like manga artists type thing. I would try to like describe the story, but I don't want to spoil Look Back for anyone who hasn't read it. Because it is a sort of a tragic story, but it's a good one. What is this song? I like this song. I don't know this song. Of course, it's Persona 1. It's hard to do that shit when you just chasing success. Success, huh? Success. Especially since I am an adult, I need to live off what I do. Thoughts on Trojan X? Trojan X. I am caught up to Trojan X. They had like a not a mini time skip because it's sort of major. Thoughts? I think personally, the fun is gonna begin now because I was sort of like I felt a bit aimless for the longest time with Trojan X. I was like, okay, there's the Trojan. Like, they aren't really the biggest threats to mankind, thank God. Like, they're like something society knows about. So I was just wondering, like, what's the main conflict of the matter? But after this time skip, when we see this hand girl thing, I forgot what her name is. Her name was like Zora or something. After that, now I'm hooked again. I was like scared, like, oh, where's this going? But now I'm definitely excited to see what happens now. I was so worried that Azuma was gonna be the generic I'm your friend, but now I have to. Now I'm your enemy because insecurity, and I'm like, please don't be that basic. It didn't turn that way though, thank God. And it could have easily turned that way. Tokyo, I feel like Tokyo is hiding a lot more than he's letting on, and I'm curious to see the type of person he becomes. Anyone reading Dan? Yes, I read that too. I can't wait to see it get animated. Especially the main character. Oh, I only know his nick. I remember his nickname Okuran versus the Evil Eye. Oh my God! I see like a flash fan animation of what it looked like, and that it looks like it perfectly signifies how intense the Evil Eye is, and at the same time shows how fast like the main character Okuran is with the Turbo Granny spirit. I didn't really come to grips with that. The main, like the Granny's main abilities, not I guess main like thing is speed, and how fast she is. And I like how they're slowly building up a squad of well, are they espers? They're not espers, are they? Okuran's possessed. I know Gigi has the Evil Eye. I know the main girl has psychic powers. The other girl, whose name I can't remember, is sort of like Okuran, in which she is sort of like could conjure the spirits of like one of the spirits. Yeah, it's like they're slowly building a squad of people that have the powers to fight these aliens and ghosts. Oh my God, I could just imagine how stressful it is. Like, you have to worry about the spirit with the mirror, while at the same time I have to worry about these aliens. I'm like, oh, it's like one thing after another that the main characters have to deal with. I'm like, they were really going through no breaks. Like, oh yeah, you just got done with this threat? Well, here's another one around the corner. Oh, you just got done fighting off this alien that almost was ready to kill you? Well, here's the spirit. Oh, you're done with the spirit? Here's this alien now. I'm like, oh, you're done with this? Well, here's the evil eye. I'm like, oh my god. Yeah, Ira, yeah. My peak personally, she's getting good currently. Seems cool, but from the panels I've seen, it doesn't pique my interest. I would say Dandadan is, yeah. I feel like it's one of those things, sort of like Demon Slayer. Well, hopefully it doesn't become complete like that, but I feel like it will show its strengths in motion, because I'm it's just panels, but I could feel the kinetic energy that the main character has when he's in his spirit turbo granny mode thing. Like he's so animated the way he's drawn. And depending on the studio that gets it, I swear to God, if it's Mappa that gets Dandadan again, I'm gonna be. If it's Mappa again, the thing is, with Mappa is that I know they're gonna do a good job. It's just that, let these people rest, please. Okay, you know what? I'm going to cheat. All I wanted to use one brush, but. This is slightly better. I just love how the series can go anywhere. I'm along for the ride. Yeah, it's going everywhere. Aliens and ghosts. The alien invasion arc is starring. Bro, hop on the train. Who want to see another studio get the spotlight instead of Mappa? Give it a good on. The alien invasion seems like a good on. It's not that I necessarily want another studio to get the spotlight. I just need people at Mappa to take a break. Like, it's crazy because they announced the Attack on Titan final part of the final season, and they announced that, which Mappa's doing. They've announced Jujutsu Kaisen season 2, which Mappa's doing. They've announced Hell's Paradise, which Mappa's doing, and like, yo, they're doing so much. Like do one thing at a time. And then there's things I'd love to say, like, oh, I'd like other studios to get the spotlight, but I think the only other studio that I could imagine doing Dandadan justice would have to be Madhouse, Bones, Trigger. Like for how goofy the art style is, and all of that, like to really capture that kinetic energy I've been talking about, that goofiness. I can only really imagine those studios. They're doing One Punch Man season 3? Oh my god, I didn't even know that. Well, yeah, okay, so there it is. They're doing all this. This is the part where I will color the line art. Okay, darker. Or rather the same color as what I'm coloring. Actually, just make this just a slightly darker color. I'd give down to Bones. Yeah, honestly, Bones has that quirky spirit and energy. So, I mean, they did One Punch Man. Not One Punch Man. What I was saying. They did Mob Psycho justice. Mob Psycho was amazing. You can't make One Punch Man bad by no circumstances of all the shit that happens in that manga. All will be destroyed if that shit's not adapted to the T. Probably, right? Probably. To be fair, no one expected One Punch Man Season 2 to be the way it was, so I'd like to just call that the Lord moving in mysterious ways. Because no one saw that One Punch Man Season 2 could have ended, well, been what it was. Because, you know, the Madhouse curse, they don't do Season 2s. The jerks. Like all the people that want No Game No Life, you don't get No Game No Life Season 2. Why? Because Madhouse did it, and Madhouse don't do Season 2s. And so it's sort of like a pick your poison. Like if Madhouse gets it, it's going to be good, but if they get it, you're never gonna get a Season 2. Let's look back at this entire video. Alright guys, okay, I've been streaming 30 minutes longer than I said I would, so I might call it here. I is tired, so I'm gonna Actually, before I do that, I'm pretty. I just want to fill these glasses in. Okay, I filled finish these glasses. I'm gonna end off my stream how I usually end it, with a thank you for watching. Okay, where is that brush? Is this it? Okay, this is the part where I just do the. Okay, hold up. That's not. Nope, nope. I usually do the thank you for. Okay, hold up. I need to do this on another layer. Jesus. I'm taking so much damn time, but I always like doing this. Alright, good night, yeah, good night. You sounded real tired since I joined the stream. To be fair, that could literally just be my voice. I usually speak on a default exasperation. I need to work on that, honestly. But yeah. Alright, it's been fun. I will make videos. I'll do my plugs. Like the stream, comment. I don't know. Could you comment on the stream after? I think you could comment on the stream after I'm done with it. What else can we do? We could subscribe. Subscribe if you want to. What else? What else do we do? My social media. They're in the description. My Twitter, my Twitch that I need to find time to use. I might use Twitch soon since my friend streams on Twitch and he said it's good. What else? Twitter. I said Twitter. Instagram. I post my finished pieces there sometimes, and my personal life. If you see my stories, you're probably gonna see me eating out with some friends tomorrow, or yeah. What else? Patreon. If you want to support me, you don't have to. But if you do want to support me, I have a Patreon. That'll be very appreciated. Yeah, I think that's all the social media accounts and stuff like that. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys hopefully in the next one. Now, how do I stop streaming?